The family of Enock Mpianzi says while the dismissal of Parktown Boys High School Malcolm Williams is welcomed, it is not enough. The Gauteng Education Department has announced that Williams had been axed over several failures that led to the teenager drowning on a school trip. Now, the boy drowned in January while participating in a rafting exercise on a school orientation trip to the northwest. An investigation into the incident found that the head of the school authorized the trip without getting prior approval from the department. Our reporter, Bonga Dlulane, is following this story, and he joins us live now from outside the school. Bonga, good morning to you. What has been the reaction to the axing of Mr. Williams?
Good morning, Xoli. As you said, too little, too late. The company, basically, and also the family, saying that it's not enough for them because justice is not done. They're saying that Mr. Williams, who was head of this school when the incident happened, should have been fired a long time ago, and that right now they don't understand why it's taken them this long. They're saying they want justice. They understand the department can only go so far. There's a difference between justice and doing what's right. For them, what's important right now is that they get justice done for Enock Mpianzi, their 13-year-old boy who they say died unnecessarily because of reckless and negligent conditions that led to his life being snatched at such an early age. So right now the family is welcoming the decision, basically saying they understand why the school did what they had to do, the department even, but they still want more answers, they still want more people held accountable, and they want justice done, whether that's legal or that's saying that also civil suit, but they're saying that it's not enough and they need more to be done to ensure that Enock Mpianzi didn't die in vain.
All right, Bonga, where are things therefore as far as the lawsuit? Where is the process now? The department was speaking to this channel last night, and I'm not sure whether they really wanted to address that issue directly.
Well, the department, remember, earlier this year, MEC Panyaza said this was a painful process for them too. They're not opposing any of the litigation brought by the family and their lawyers. They understand why they're going the route they're going, because this was something that should not have happened. You'll remember that the principal agreed to this trip without getting prior approval from the department, as he should have done. And number two, he was also found to not have had a sufficient roll call to do for learners while they were at that Nyati Bush and River Break Lodge. So that's where we are right now. But also, Malcolm Williams being axed by the school begins a process then of how do we implement the recommendations done by the lawyers who investigated the incident and found that there's gross negligence not only by the school, by the SGB, and also Nyati Break River Lodge, saying that they should be held accountable. And this is why we're at now, Xoli, because they were saying that so many things should not have happened. The water was too high when they were doing that rafting. There was no roll call that was done. The life jackets were not sufficient. So all these things still need to be implemented to ensure that all the people are held accountable. Also, 5 educators are implicated in that, so we still don't know where that process is, and we need those answers. And that's what right now we're saying, the family is saying they need to know what's going to happen to all the recommendations that were recommended, and also who's going to be held accountable other than Malcolm Williams. And that's why I think that lawsuit is still ongoing. It's a criminal and civil lawsuit, police saying that they just need more answers, more people must be held accountable, so this does not happen again to any child who's sent to this school in the care of educators, in the care of the SGB, in the care of the principal, that when they do, they must come home, not in a body bag, but come home as the children they left them here at the gate when the school began.
Bonga Dlulane, thank you very much for that update.